Hello, welcome to Back at Maths. This week we're going to be looking at y equals mx plus c. You might have heard people talking about this equation before, and it looks way more complicated than it actually is. All it is a way to figure out the equation of any straight line. Whether it's vertical, horizontal, or diagonal, this is the equation to use. Let's quickly cover what all of these different bits mean. The y and the x are just the coordinates on the graph. So if I was going to find the point 2, 3 or 7, 4. M is the gradient, and that just means how steep is the line that we're looking at. A good way to remember is that M could stand for mountain, and mountains always remind me of an incline. Lastly, C means the y-intercept. So basically, where on the y-axis is the line going through? So let's look at an example. Here we've been given a yellow diagonal line, and if we were asked to find the equation of this straight line, we would need to find M and C. Y and X stay as the letters Y and X in our equation because they will change depending on which point on the line that you're looking at. C is always the easiest to find because we're just looking at the point where the line goes through the y-axis, and here the line is going through positive 1, so that's what C is, positive 1. Then to find the gradient, which remember means how steep the line is, we need to do a quick calculation. To find out how steep something is, we need to do the height divided by the width. You can get the height and width by marking any 2 points on your line and joining them up into a triangle. Then, all you have to do is divide the height of that triangle by the width of the triangle. It doesn't matter which 2 points on the line you choose, because when you divide the height by the width of whatever triangle you've made, you will always get the same answer. 4 divided by 1 is 4, so in this case, M is 4 and C is plus 1. In this example, our line is going in the opposite direction, but we treat it exactly the same. C is where the line goes through the y-axis, so that is 0. And M is height divided by width. So when I make my triangle, I have a height of 1 and a width of 1, which means that my gradient is 1. The only thing to note is that because our line is going down, we put a minus in front of whatever the gradient is. So instead of 1, my gradient will be minus 1. I can replace M and C in the equation with what I now know to be minus 1 and 0. And then I can simplify. Remember in algebra, ones are left unwritten, so it would just be y equals minus x. And because C is 0, I don't need to write anything there. So the full equation will be y equals minus x. Being asked to find the equation of a straight line is a really common exam question. So here's a huge tip to save you some time. With vertical and horizontal lines, there is a huge shortcut. Instead of going through the whole y equals mx plus c thing, just write down whichever axis the line is going through. So here it's going through y, and then say that it equals the number that it's going through, which here is 2. It's that easy. If I used y equals mx plus c, I would still get to this answer, but this will save you vital minutes in the exam. With this one, it's going through y, so I would write y equals, and it's going through minus 1, so y equals minus 1. Pause the video and see if you can figure out what the equation of this straight line is. It's going through x, so we write x equals, and it's going through minus 3, so x equals minus 3. Okay, everybody, that is it. Thank you very much for your time. Please hit that subscribe button. I am nearing 100 subscribers, and I'm getting very excited about it, so please, please, please help me out. I hope you have a lovely week, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye.